Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. What is this? What do we have here? What's in this box? Came from www.7blacksmiths.com. What is this? What could it be? Are there any clues? WSD-08, made in China to the USA. What's in this box? Well, let me tell you what's in this box. Something very, very, very dear to my heart. This is a tool for survival. Because I've been freezing, absolutely so cold. So here's an unboxing for you. 7blacksmiths.com. I saw this on Amazon. The only reason why I got it is because the guy said that it worked great on his KLX. That sold me. Because I was concerned about compatibility, like mostly. And the sort of bike that I'm putting this on, it's not something that's going to be widely advertised, because much like this product here, made in China to the USA, I'm putting this on. Ta-da! This also came straight from China. I think that's kind of cool. I think it's also cool that I bought this entire motorcycle off of Amazon and everything that I put on it. I bought a backup battery, which I didn't really need because apparently the 2021 EFI versions of this motorcycle come with a sealed battery. I don't know what kind it is, but it's not one of those you have to add the acid to or anything like that. I didn't have to charge it. It was pretty much the same thing that I ordered on Amazon to replace it. So I just ran it, and it's been working fine. Just put it right in the bike and went with it. Back to the task at hand. Gotta install this. These windscreens, they make a great deal of difference. Oh wow. Before installing, install cap, front washer rod. This looks like a cap. This looks like a front washer rod. Maybe a rod. This is the front washer rod. Rear washer. Barrel is shown in figure A. Okay, there's a diagram. Oh, these are great instructions. I like this. Easy mode, man. Okay, this part. Where's this thingy at? Oh, that's the windscreen. They even cut out a little part of it. That's clever. I like that they included that. That's good. Okay, so I need a washer. I need the windscreen. Oh, this is nice looking too. I actually made one from plexiglass. I'll show you one I made in comparison to this one. Now, the one I made wasn't quite so junky looking before it's been through a lot. I could make it look better. I've seen people make other windscreens. As you can see, this bike, though, I've just taken the fairings off, and I kind of want to look, I don't know, sort of Mad Max-ish or something like that. So this is the windscreen that I made for this bike, minus the duct tape and the zip ties that are stuck to the top of it. I learned a lesson in structural integrity, you know, don't remove bits like that. Comparison, we have this. Of course, people at 7blacksmiths.com, which are not paying me in any way, they do a better job than I do. Okay, back to the instructions. Alright, there's all those pieces I had. Hopefully I didn't lose anything. I'm really bad about losing things right here, right now, around me, and then spend an hour looking for them. Okay. Alright, I know it's going to be oriented this way. Washer, windscreen, washer. Hopefully this is right. I don't really know. Seems right. Oops. Butterfingers over here, just losing everything. Alright, what do I do now? Hand tighten only. Did that. Handlebar clamp installation, that's number 2. Handlebar clamps, handlebar barrels is shown in figure B. Alright. Handlebar barrel, small bolt. It's gotta be this one. That's not the handlebar barrel, what is that? Oh, it goes in the end, I see. Alright, star washer, where are you at? This is all fancy stuff. This is to make it lock in place, I'm assuming. Bolt. Alright, that looks like an entire side. I don't know where this is supposed to be exactly. Barrel may be positioned either on the front or rear side, top or bottom of the handlebars, depending on the handlebar configuration. So you're telling me you're fluid. So I can put this anywhere I want, which is good. Especially considering I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to do this. Oh boy, okay, I'm assuming this is going to be the approach that I need. Top rear position. I'm gonna flip this over, that way I'll be able to get to the Allen key thing there. Hell, that'll work. Already scratched up my brand new windscreen. Wait, these might come with different size spacers. Let's have a gander. Nope, just the 2. Oh, that's what these are. Hell yeah. Probably would have gathered that from the instructions that I wasn't perusing at the moment. Thought I had it all figured out, didn't I? How silly of me. Alright, don't drop anything. That's what these are for. Okay, I've got too much in there. This should work. Haha, it works. Alright, it's starting to come together. Might even hold that in place. And these work great for spacers. I've never even thought about using just little rubber strips as spacers before, and there have been plenty of times that I've been trying to install a bracket and it wouldn't fit. There's at least 2 brackets I could use on that bike with something like this. Didn't even occur to me. There's a pretty perfect example, and I think it's applicable here. You used to be able to buy, whoa, and I'm not advocating anything in particular here at all, by any means, just restating history as I've had it presented to me. You used to be able to get cheap Chinese AK-47s off the internet. I mean, you know, sub $200, a little over $100, you had yourself an AK-47. Norinco, I believe, was the, well, they made for sure the SKS variants of, well, they're not AK-47 variants at all, they have nothing to do with each other, but they have a rifle called an SKS that uses the same cartridge as the 7.62 which the AK-47 uses. And you used to be able to buy those real cheap Chinese. They were great stamped rifles. I don't think they were milled, I'm pretty sure they were stamped, but they were awesome, great. Then Fast forward after the Clinton era, or whoever was responsible, you know, whatever political party, I don't really care either way, they made it illegal for those guns to be imported into the States. And I'm not, again, not saying that's a good or a bad thing, I'm pretty neutral. It's just, it used to be an available thing from China. Fast forward 10 or 15 years later, I'm probably off with the math, I forget exactly when I bought that American-made AK-47 variant rifle made by Century Arms. Now, what they did was make a rifle that's been tried and true, made in various cultures. You know, they make them in Romania, in Russia, in China, everywhere else. They're just tanks of rifles, very little clearance issues, great design. Mikhail, was it Kalashnikov? Do I have that completely wrong? Mikhail Kalashnikov? It's been so long since I've even paid attention to any of that stuff. He's got design, he did a good job. But this American company used inferior metals in the bolt carrier and the bolt carrier, or the bolt and the bolt carrier group rather, BCG. Upon doing so, you would shoot the rifle, I shit you not, 200 rounds down the rifle, and the bolt and the bolt carrier group was eating itself alive, basically. Inferior steel, used by an American company that did a terrible rendition of a rifle that's been made by, you know, companies all over the globe for decades with little QC issues. Just, you know, these rifles were made to be used and thrown away, basically. But they were good. You could have one and keep it for like your entire life or something. But an American company messed it up. See what I'm getting at here? I'm not saying any particular cultural company is any better, but why knock Chinese stuff all the time when Americans make plenty of terrible products on the daily? And I'm by no means any sort of anti-American person or anything like that. It's coming together. And this is so valuable to me. This Chinese product here, you have no idea how much more comfy I'm going to be behind this. That looks good. I don't know exactly how this is best to have it configured, but I thought I'd done myself a favor by putting it on the bottom rather than the top, because it would clearly be in the way of the brake fluid reservoir if I had faced it the other way, but now I'm running into cables being in the way. Keep dropping my very valuable to me windscreen. Oh, that fits so much better now. I don't plan on taking it off. I don't ever want to be on a bike that doesn't have one of these installed, because I know how cold I get whenever it's not there. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm always going to have one of these installed permanently on the bike. I don't think it makes the bike look bad. Function definitely takes a hand over form here. Regardless. Oh man, I actually like the way it looks. I can already tell the wind's going to cause that to buckle, and I'm not gonna like it. And I think it cracked it. Yep, it cracked it. Good job. Should have mounted it down further. Went and tested the windscreen. Beautiful performance from, what is it, 7 Blacksmiths. Never heard of them. Can't believe I messed that up. So stupid. The only issue that I had was this, as you can see from the scratch marks, slipped because that slipped. I don't know if it was vibration. I had it tight enough. I don't know why they put these tiny screws here. There should be something more substantial, like on the underside. Would just work better. What I'm going to do though is put some Loctite on that. These tiny Allen key things are a definite misstep in this product. Great product overall. I mean, you could take any piece of plastic or anything you could find to deflect the wind. It's going to be effective. The hard part's mounting it sometimes. Loctite should help. I've seen it do some things. Don't actually ever plan on removing this from the bike. A lot better ways to do this, but